Sutherland.
Here.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm going to close the regular council meeting and open the public hearing. I now declare the public hearing open for the consideration of the liquor transfer from Hideaway Bar to Full House LLC. The hearing will be conducted in accordance with state statutes and village council procedures and other applicable laws. The hearing has been set and advertised in accordance with the statutes. I would ask those individuals who wish to address the council on this issue to approach the lectern and state your name for the record. Do we have a report from staff on this item?
Yes, the liquor division said that they are compliant.
Thank you. At this time, is there anyone in the audience who wishes to speak in favor of this item? If so, please approach the lectern and state your name for the record.
Hi, I'm Keith Toll,
Aye.
owner and member of Full House LLC. Basically just trying to advance my life, provide for my family, and just do better things for life,
Is there any changes or any plans you have in the future?
Nothing crazy. We're gonna keep it pretty well the same as it is now. Maybe just do events and stuff. I can't say for sure anything that we're gonna change a whole lot to it. So
Yeah, okay. You don't have to speak on this, just my questioning. Is there something in your contract that states that if you, failure into the contract, that the license is not subject to go back to the original person? The liquor license could in fact stay with you even if you default on whatever payment your arrangement is.
oh,
If that makes sense to you.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the way it was set up is if I do end up failing, it will revert back to the original.
And I want to clarify that is not up to the terms of that agreement, that's up
Okay.
to the terms of the council's
The council? Okay.
votes.
I got you.
So, and then what I'm trying to say is it could very well stay with you
Okay.
and not go back even if that situation happens. So
Okay.
I just want to be clear for
Yeah.
both parties.
I got you.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to that.
Awesome. Me too. Thank you.
Thank you. So I will repeat this statement 2 more times. Do we have anyone in the audience who wishes to speak in favor of this item? And for a 3rd time, you can still approach. Do we have anyone in the audience who wishes to speak in favor of this item?
Hi, my name is Kendra Piper. I've known these folks for 2 years now, and they are amazing. I used to work in a bar in Glen Rock, and the manager there, I did not like working under her. And Andy's personality is way over the top, so he's an awesome man.
Good to hear. Well, good, thank you. We've heard good things already so far, so we're glad to hear. And I'm going to switch gears here and ask if there's anyone in the audience who wishes to speak in opposition of this item. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to speak in opposition of this item? And for a 3rd time, is there anyone in the audience who wishes to speak in opposition of this item? There being no others for or against this item, I now declare the public hearing closed. At this time, I will reopen the regular council meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I make a motion that we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Motion passes. And we're going to go into open discussion. Please keep in mind for those speaking to approach the lectern, state your name and address for the record. Also be mindful of the 5-minute clock there. And we do ask that you address the council. Anything that you might have to hand to us, please hand it to the city clerk right there. At this time, go ahead and open for open discussion if anyone would like to approach the council.
No one's brave enough.
Mr. Clint's just going to let us down. All right. So we are gonna move to the ordinance number 812, second reading. An ordinance amending section 9.48.010 of the Mills City Code regarding camping.
I make a motion we approve ordinance number 812 on second reading.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Ordinance number 813, first reading, Title 17, an ordinance revising the existing Title 17.
I move that we approve ordinance number 813 on a first reading. Second.
Is there any discussion? Do we want to mention any other changes, or are we gonna apply it to the second reading?
I think would be to the second reading.
Go to the second.
Sounds good. How does council vote?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Council approvals highway liquor license transfer to Toll House LLC.
I move that we approve the highway liquor transfer to Toll House LLC.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Planning and Zoning Commission bylaws.
I make a motion that we approve the Planning and Zoning Commission bylaws.
Second.
Is there any discussion? How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. This time I'd ask that we go into an executive session. Do I have a motion for a property matter?
I move that we go to executive session for a property matter. Second.
How does council vote?
Who's ordering pizza? Dinner's on the town tonight. Oh.
Council has returned from a property executive session, and I will have a note from staff.
So what we would now have is a resolution to authorize proceeding on a lease and property matter, and to allow the final form to be negotiated by the mayor and town administrator along the lines of the documents already discussed.
So moved.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Do I have a motion to go into an executive session for a property matter?
I move that we go into executive session for a property matter.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Don't let him bully you.
So
Don't
I
let
need
him
you
bully
want
you.
to point something.
Oh, okay.
Council has returned from an executive session property matter. Do I have an authorization to proceed on a property matter?
Make a motion that we proceed on a property matter. Oh my God.
You're being recorded.
That's all right.
Second.
No one cares.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Do I have a motion to go into an executive session legal matter?
I make a motion we go into executive session for a legal matter.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Enthusiasm is
Pretty hard on these poor old legs.
There's no action needed.
Council has returned from an executive session legal matter and no,
Action.
No action is needed.
thank you. Do I have a motion to go into an executive session legal matter?
I make a motion that we go into an executive session on a legal matter.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Council has returned from an executive session legal matter. Do I have a note from staff?
Yes, Mayor, what we would like is authorization to dispose of inactive municipal court files of 10 years or more in age, including those which have inactive dispositions on fines.
So moved.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Do I have a motion to go in an executive session legal matter?
I move that we go into executive session for a legal matter.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Promise this is the last one, right?
I think we should take that forward. I can probably come up with something.
On a legal matter?
So moved.
How does council vote?
Aye.
Do we need a second?
Second.
I'm sorry.
Second.
Second. How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Move we adjourn.
How does, is there a second?
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.